Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this. That's the
opportunity while I was there of being the accountant for Floyd Mayweather for a number of years.
Oh, wow.
And just unbelievable experiences when I was working with him. I mean, stories that I can share, stories there. There'd be 4 or 5 very expensive sports cars out front of our building and 20 people coming in and sitting down and going through the various items that we needed to, but always very flashy, very, very out there. You know, but something that many people, it's public knowledge, not sharing anything that's not out there, but something many people don't realize is he suffered a lot through his life with depression. It's something that he's...
Floyd recently became emotional when reports surfaced that law enforcement is seizing around $600 million in assets. This all started after he confidently declared online that he had just purchased 62 buildings in Manhattan, a move clearly meant to showcase his wealth and real estate expertise. But the situation quickly took a turn. Those properties, as it turns out, were never registered under his name. And once that falsehood came to light, the FBI began looking deeper into his financial trail, eventually freezing other properties and accounts suspected to be tied to him. To ensure the homelessness issue is addressed, this appears to be one approach they're taking. It seems there could be numerous.
To making sure that the homeless situation is cleaned up. This is one of the ways that they're doing it, and it looks like there could be possibly lots of different ways to scam the system.
And Floyd Mayweather is a provocative and controversial figure, but I think this article may make people think about him differently.
Now, Floyd Mayweather has always been a bold and divisive personality, but this particular story might shift how people perceive him. Right at this moment, those assets, reportedly worth over $600 million, are completely frozen. They can't be sold, moved, or transferred until authorities determine whether Floyd legally owns them. What sparked this entire mess was Floyd's own choice to broadcast the so-called deal. He posted several clips flaunting the buildings and boasting about his big Manhattan purchase. His attitude came across as arrogant and overly proud, clearly aiming to wow his followers. But the responses rolled in fast.
Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings.
Supporters flooded the comment sections. News outlets ran stories everywhere, and the massive scale of his claim grabbed attention well beyond the boxing scene. However, as soon as officials started verifying the ownership documents, the truth became undeniable. Not a single property was listed under Mayweather's name.
Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings.
That revelation didn't just hurt his reputation. It set off a domino effect. Federal agents, who were already familiar with his financial boasts over the years, used this as an opportunity to investigate further. They revisited his previous records and started blocking additional assets tied to him. And for now, nothing can be touched until a complete audit wraps up. What makes this even more alarming is that Floyd himself has admitted in earlier chats that real estate has become his primary income stream since retiring from boxing. So with those accounts frozen, that revenue dries up, at least temporarily. And given his high-maintenance lifestyle, that's a pretty big deal.
In 36 months, of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Just in real estate.
I got you.
And I'm heavy in real estate. I'm real heavy in real estate. Even though, you know, I got my own liquid, and if that means cash for those. I break it down in layman's terms. Even though
one of his most ambitious moves yet, a staggering $700 million effort to secure a stake in the NFL's New York Giants. He wasn't going at it solo. Alongside real estate investor Mir Orbach, they were putting together a group bid to acquire a 10% share of the franchise. The Giants, valued at over $7.5 billion, are among the league's oldest and most iconic teams. This would have been enormous. To prove his seriousness, Floyd even placed $200 million in escrow to show his commitment to the investment.
It's understood, and he just want to be treated fair. And this is for any team that's watching right now. We'll make them a deal. If they sign AB, and AB go through the whole season, no problems at all. And then they got to give us $20 million. But if he mess up, then we got to give them $20 million. So if any team want to match that, reach out.
That plan, however, is now hanging by a thread. Not only is his financial standing being questioned, but his partner Mir Orbach has stayed unusually quiet over the last several days. When reporters asked for a comment, he gave a vague reply, simply stating that he and his associates are always looking at different business prospects, including team ownership, and refused to say anything more concrete. That kind of response might not seem alarming normally, but with everything happening right now, it's raising suspicions that something isn't quite right behind closed doors.
Over his lifetime, he's going to make $300 million off the deal. It just doesn't make sense, especially with the amount of power players in NYC who would have already bought those 62 units if it was so lucrative. The white guy would have easily bought those 62 units up. And this is where I think the bigger understanding comes in. Because if you don't know, the true owner is Black Spruce Management. Mayweather at most holds a minority ownership stake and likely through a financial vehicle with...
Unsurprisingly, this has triggered even more speculation. Why hasn't Orbach confirmed whether Floyd is still involved in the deal? Why is there such hesitation to openly discuss details if everything is above board? For now, nobody really knows. But the longer this silence stretches, the more uncomfortable the whole situation becomes.
The money you got, you really don't have no money. So if you know how many buildings you got, you don't really have no buildings. So I think I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And in 99% of my buildings.
Adding more fuel to the flames, Eddie Hearn voiced doubts about Floyd's financial health months ago. During an interview, he stated, "I don't believe he has the money he claims to have. I'm not saying he's broke, but with his spending habits and the frequency of his exhibition matches, it does make you wonder." At that time, his comments generated a lot of buzz. Floyd brushed it off when someone showed him the clip and fired back saying, "Hearn always has something slick to say." But now, Hearn's remarks seem much more believable.
Carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years.
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you spend...
Others in the industry have echoed similar worries. Boxing analyst Rick Glazer posted that while it's tough to imagine Mayweather truly facing money troubles, the rumors are coming from trustworthy sources. He described the issue as deep-rooted, implying this isn't just a simple misunderstanding or PR slip. It's a real problem that could get worse. And just when it seemed things couldn't get more chaotic, Floyd dropped another video online. This time, he was promoting a Thailand-based cryptocurrency called a set. In the clip, he urged fans to invest in the coin, promising various perks, including a live Zoom session with him and the project founder, $100 cashback for investments of at least $20, and even one of his WBC championship belts. Most surprisingly, he offered a private training session with him as a prize to one lucky winner.
New wave is what everybody's doing. And I started, of course I started with boxing, but then of course now it's real estate. My real estate portfolio is crazy, but I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed. And
If cryptocurrency is the new wave.
That kind of offer from someone who rarely gives anything away for free raised plenty of eyebrows immediately. Why would Mayweather attach himself so strongly to a relatively unknown coin? And why offer so many rewards, especially those tied to real money? To many, it looked like a desperate grab for quick cash. And considering the timing, those suspicions don't seem far-fetched. When you zoom out and look at everything together, it's obvious this isn't just about one false Instagram post. It's a chain of questionable calls, financial warning signs, and a lack of openness. Floyd is still flashing his smile in public, still dressing like royalty, still talking as if the money will never run out. But behind the curtain, the foundation seems unstable, and
his record.
Because of the drug of boxing. Just
also
like
money.
Just like but I don't even think he don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any. Floyd,
are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's playing for the future, you got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of other business interests that he can get money from.
Hopefully.
There's a genuine possibility that more of his assets could be taken, more deals could collapse, and more of his earlier boasts could be fact-checked and disproven. Just recently, even the staff at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness in Los Angeles walked off the job after not being paid for weeks. They didn't leave quietly. They organized a protest right outside the gym, carrying signs and using megaphones. One sign read, "The money team has no money." Another said, "Hard work, dedication, and then what?" Others took it further with messages like, "Labor trafficking and modern-day slavery." These weren't just dramatic slogans. They were expressions from employees who felt they'd reached their breaking point.
No, this for real. No. Hey. No pay!
Where's Money Mayweather? Hard work?
Dedication!
No pay!
Money Mayweather where? I don't see you.
Brent won't wait.
I got bills to pay.
According to the Daily Mail, several workers claimed they hadn't received wages in weeks, including trainers, front desk staff, and even management. No back pay, no word from the company. Some admitted they were scared to speak up due to fear of retaliation, but decided to take the risk anyway because they'd stayed silent too long. One staff member put it this way: "Even if you work somewhere else and you're not getting paid, you're afraid to say anything because you know how businesses operate. They shut you down and fire you since everything's at their discretion." For them, Mayweather's gym became just another version of that experience, except this one carried Floyd's name.
It has completely affected my life. It has affected my mental health.
Another employee added, "We're out here letting everybody know we haven't been treated fairly." The group claimed they had repeatedly tried to raise issues internally, but were constantly brushed off or ignored. Some even said management told them not to bring these concerns to Floyd if he showed up. "He was here 2 weeks ago," one said. "We've been silenced. I was told we can't tell him anything. I can't even tell him our studio is closing. Who knows if he's even aware? We don't."
But the more and more that I've been here since the beginning of 2024, just seeing the treatment of the staff has just really broken my heart. And also too, for all of the staff, I've offered discounted adjustments to $20. And having staff members tell me they can't afford to pay $20 for an adjustment because they're not getting paid just really took me back to say, wow, what's going on here? Still coming in every Monday, still adjusting the staff to make sure that they felt okay, they felt regulated, that their systems didn't feel so stressed.
Insiders suggest that the Mayweather Boxing and Fitness location in Los Angeles might shut down completely. This isn't just a temporary protest. employees are already acting as though it's over. Equipment sits unused, classes are canceled, and several members have been told not to renew their memberships until further notice. Samria Baldwin, the gym's general manager, said she had trusted the brand when she started. She described how things went downhill fast. I began working here in September 2023, and on my very first day, the team wasn't even employed. From that moment on, I was constantly worried, but I thought I could help turn it around. I was fed lies from the very beginning, she explained. We've lost everything. I've lost so much from not being paid or being paid late. It's completely wrecked my life. This situation has ruined me.
Being who I am a protector, and I protect my team, and I've tried to protect their employment, and unfortunately now, there's nothing for me to lose. We have lost everything. I've lost so much in this, not getting paid late. It has completely affected